morning, good morning, good morning. We're here in Adelaide saying hello to Santos and how we do not like what they're doing. Santos has the headquarters in Adelaide, and I would like to acknowledge that we are on Kaurna country and acknowledge the traditional owners of this land, the land which was never ceded. Extinction Rebellion is making its way along Flinders Street to Santos headquarters, and we have been having a few actions here against Santos because we're lucky in Adelaide here to actually have their headquarters in our city. So, frack off, Santos. And we're here because we do not agree with the government's and fossil fuel industry's plan for a gas-led recovery. I'm just going to be setting up outside of Santos. And we got some great musicians with us today. It'll all be getting very exciting with music, chalking, and it'll all be happening super soon. Hi Margaret, and is that Louis or Lewis? Sorry if I got the name wrong. Welcome. Beautiful day here in Adelaide. Wind blowing the flags, sun shining. Right, music starting now. Woohoo! Is. Seems to be lots of renovations going on here these days. Right, activity is going to be getting going. There's going to be lots of chalking going on. Great lot of music. We stand in solidarity here with the Gamilaroi people of New South Wales, whose lands stand to be irreparably damaged by the Santos gas project and will devastate cultural ties to sacred and significant heritage sites. Gamel means no. Our gallant chalkers getting ready over there. I'll go over there in a little while. There's been a very recent, in December, report released by the Climate Council titled "Passing Gas: Why Renewables Are the Future." And it's pointing out that we're in the grip of a climate crisis here in Australia. I think we've just had the hottest November on record, and extracting and burning more gas puts Australia and the rest of the planet at more risk, escalates the risk. Got a big truck about to pass. Oh, he's letting me go so I don't get cut off from my filming. Here we go. We're here outside the headquarters of Santos in Adelaide, Ghanaland. We're here to say, crack off. We're here to say no to a gas-led recovery. Gas is not the clean, harmless fuel of the future. Renewables will do that nicely. Thank you very much. I think this is a pretty cheerful way to help entertain all the Santos workers in the building behind me. Just to say, we do not need new gas when renewables are cheaper and cleaner. And ironically, the second biggest user of gas in Australia is the gas industry itself. And that is costing all Australians. This goes bigger. Oh, it's another truck coming. Busy chalkers. Frack off Santos. Another truck coming. We're here in support of the Gamilaroi people of New South Wales. Deadly Dave and his gang on the music. Few people in Santos eating their lunch up the window. Can't really see them. Well, they're having some nice entertainment from our music. Santos security over there, old friends of ours. Haha. And the other big issue at the moment is calling out the Santos greenwash. I certainly have noticed an amazingly prevalent TV ad campaign. Maybe it's just in South Australia, but it might be nationally. How wonderful Santos is, and they're doing a wonderful greenwash job. Now, here we go.
We're here because we are Extinction Rebellion. We have 3 demands. Tell the truth, which I'll come back to in a minute. Act on the truth to prevent catastrophic climate change. And 3, we the citizens should be involved in deciding how we do this, all the more so because our governments aren't getting it right. We're standing here today on Ghana land in solidarity with the Gamilaroi people of New South Wales. And right on the cusp of the interim findings of the Joint Parliamentary Committee into the Rio Tinto vandalism of Junkin Gorge, the Gamilaroi people are finding themselves up against exactly the same circumstances. This last few weeks there have been a plethora of reports about the facts. We know that Santos, by its own reports, since the approval for the Narrabri gas project, is entering into what they call a 12 to 18 month program of Financial Investment Decisions, an FID. I think it's probably better described as an FIB, a big con, a big fib. Santos describe themselves as excited. I don't think they're sharing the sense of excitement with anyone else. The statement on the 1st of December to their investors said they had a roadmap to be at net zero by 2040 and that they're going to help their customers reduce their emissions. They describe themselves as an Australian energy pioneer. Well, I'm still a bit of a girl, and pioneers beyond belong in museums. They're not the future. The Climate Council's report, Passing Gas, has story after story, fact after fact about why renewables are Australia and the planet's future. The latest emissions data for Australia showed that the Australian gas export industry, with Santos well up there among the big ones, is the only area that had increased emissions in the last year, and they are underreported. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has declared the Great Barrier Reef in critical condition. The Lancet Countdown on Health and Climate Change has told us there's been a 55% increase in preventable death in the last 20 years, most of it heart and pulmonary disease because of heat. And the Junkin Gorge report from yesterday says, and I quote, mining companies have left their social and cultural heritage commitments slide for too long, and there is no accountability. We ask, Santos, are you listening? If the New South Wales government and the Danish government and many other governments had started to get real about a commitment to emissions reduction, the South Australian government and the federal government and fossil fuels like Santos can use their capital to do something very different. So we say, GAML means no. 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 GAML means no.
Poison land, poison water. Running out of chalk, gone to get more supplies. And this is chalk, we don't use paint. It is all washable and can be easily removed. are lots of media cameras here today. You've just joined us. We're outside the headquarters of Santos in Adelaide on Ghana land, and we're here to say we do not agree to a gas-led recovery. The government and the fossil fuel industry are happily colluding to try and convince people it's the way to go. It's not. Gas is contributing greatly to carbon emissions. The Santos greenwash is they've declared they're going to have a net zero by 2040, carbon neutral for their company. Not good enough to then start going and digging up and fracking for gas. And 2040 is rather too late. We're standing with the Kamilaroi people of New South Wales. Gamel means no. Their lands are about to be destroyed by hundreds of wells being dug for gas. Our police liaisons having a chat with our local police, who always acknowledge our right to non-violent civil disobedience. It doesn't have to be peaceful. We like to get rowdy with some music, but we are non-violent. We're using chalk. Bit of decoration going on the Santos building. We don't mind doing their windows. I think this is the wonderful concoction we use. Rebels just slipped in our own goop, but she's okay. This wonderful sorry about that. Truck coming by. This concoction is artificial petrochemicals just made from harmless cornstarch colouring, which we used in a previous action outside the Murdoch Press, where we had oil poured over the heads of, fake oil poured over the heads of brave rebels. So it's been put to good use again here today. All non-toxic, environmentally friendly, washable. Closer into the music again. have our little rebel dog mascot with us. He really loves these actions.
Coal seam gas, bad for everyone, bad for everyone. With all the fracking and leaking is right, the poison of water and carbon is right, the pollution and all the money is like the coal seam gas, coal seam gas, coal seam gas, coal seam gas. Worth making a fuss, worth making a fuss. With regulations and licensing, and profits abound when lobbyists make the people pay. The coal seam gas, coal seam gas. First verse again, here we go. Coal seam gas, coal seam gas. It's bad for everyone, it's bad for everyone. It's all the fracking and leaking is like, it was in the water and you always have. It won't happen here on my body, that's like the coal seam gas, coal seam gas. Next verse. Coal seam gas, coal seam gas. Worth making a fuss, worth making a fuss. With regulations and licensing, when profits are down and the economy's making a loss of democracy, we live in the coal seam gas, coal seam gas, coal seam gas, coal seam gas. Bad for everyone, bad for everyone. There's all that fracking and leaking is bad. There's water and water and you gonna die. What happened to my body is bad. Coal seam gas, coal seam gas, coal seam gas.
Well, staying on for another song because it's so much fun. joined us or not heard, thinking, why are we here, and not read the blurb, we're here outside the headquarters of Santos in Adelaide, Ghana country. We're here to say, wake up, Santos. Gas is not the answer. The governments and fossil fuel industry, wake up. Gas-led recovery is not the answer. Renewables, cleaner, cheaper. So stop trying to kid everybody, Santos, with your greenwashing, that this is all great. And we're here to say Gamel means no, in support of the Kamilaroi people in New South Wales, whose land is marked out for the gas exploration by Santos. It is just not acceptable. Done lots of chalking today, and it is chalk, it's all washable, it's all non-toxic, just to leave a little bit of lasting impression. If you say a bit to camera, I'll ask you about the action.
Before you do, just get past.
Lots of trucks coming by. Hi Sarah.
Hi, Lucy.
So what has this action meant for you?
I think we are continuing to put pressure on Santos. Santos keeps coming across as a nice guy in the fossil fuel industry, and evidently that is not the case. They're continuing to frack, they're continuing to destroy land, and they've got no intention of really stopping. So don't believe their zero emissions, because that is basically a greenwash. So yeah, it's been great to be here and make a lot of noise.
Thanks Sarah. I hope you could hear that. Sorry, the band is very vociferous here today. Hopefully I can have a chat with someone else as we make our way back. Lena, you'd like to say a bit to camera?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's put it this way. Here we go.
So we've just had a really great action outside Santos, where we're trying to draw their attention to the lies that they are trying to propagate about fossil fuels, of which they are a major South Australian fossil fuel. Join us in our actions to call Santos out and all fossil fuel producers out. We need renewables and jobs with renewables, not gas.
Thank you, Lena. Well, they're heading back down. The street is decorated beautifully with some messages, which will stay as long as the rain holds off, which is going to be a while at the moment, to be honest. And more chalking down here. So the message is Santos, and I love the term about fossil fools. So no barricades will stop the climate. And we have only targeted Santos here. We've not targeted the builders who are doing the renovations. They need work, fair enough. But you can see it's gathering down there. Hopefully I can catch somebody else for a chat just before I sign off. So walking briskly, hope it's not too shaky, and we will see you. I think we'll see if, here we go. Here we see. Paul, would you like to say a bit to camera about what the action's meant to you? This is on the Facebook live stream. Let's put it like that, so hopefully the sound works. Hi, so what has this meant for you?
This is about giving some recognition of the injustice that's been done to the people in Narrabri, New South Wales, where the fracking is going to destroy the water, the air, and contribute to climate devastation for the whole planet. We don't say something now, we're just letting it happen. That's it.
Great. Thanks, Paul.
We might have to do it another time.
I think everything's winding up now. So farewell. Farewell from us here in Adelaide and Santos. Hope you've enjoyed our action today.